Memele Dagbe, Yayiranami. Sabbath's blessings to you. This is Joshua from Chosen Vessels, the Preacher's channel. Today is 11/30, 2019, and the title of this presentation is Vo, meaning break free or breaking free, according to the ancient Hebrew, which is the Abbe. This is the word that implicates the rapture and the resurrection. In other words, being set free. But how does it work and what does it mean? Wherefore, we are going to firstly break down the letters in V, the V and the O, which is the form of these two letters. And secondly, we are going to talk about their function, which is how the letters manifest in our life, bringing us liberation. Lastly, we will show you how our feelings and emotions play a key role in our emancipation. So, if you like this presentation, please share it to help spread the truth. You may very well comment or add any relevant addition you may have in the comment section below. And thank you in advance for your contribution. Vo, meaning breaking free or break free, according to the ancient Hebrew. What does freedom look like? And what does it feel like to be free? This is the form of the letters we find in V. The V and the O. The V, it means to branch off, and details about letter V is in number 23 of the ancient Hebrew Revived Complete Chart. It means a development or a journey. And the O is an enclosure. Details about the O is in number 44 of the ancient Hebrew Revived Complete Chart. An enclosure is a prison. It is a situation that is controlling a person, restricting him or her from being his or her true self. An enclosure, a prison, can be a physical place. Egypt, as an example, was a prison, was an enclosure. And an enclosure could be a spiritual situation. It could be a financial situation. It could be sickness. It could be a relationship. It could be any situation that is restricting me or you as a person from being myself or from being yourself. Wherefore, Yahweh says, "Come out of her, my people," which is what? Break off. So, what does freedom look like? And what does it feel like to be free? This is example number 1. Freedom is like an eclosion. It is like emerging out of a situation. It is like hatching. It is a jailbreak, the resurrection and the rebirth. The O is the egg, and the V is the jailbreak, the eclosion, the hatching. And if you look closely, this is what we get when we put together the O and the V right here. This is yet another example of how relevant the letters are to the world around us. This is example number 2 of what it feels like to be free. To be free is like unzipping out of a tight spot. It is a jailbreak. It is being relieved, the rapture or the restoration, the V and the O. The O again is the restricting situation, and the V is like the zip. However, how does freedom work and how is freedom achieved? And to answer this question, we have to look at the function of the letters. Again, the V meaning to branch off, and the O, which is the enclosure, the prison. Branching out as achieved through growth. So, freedom is achieved through growth. The V here, if you look at it again, is the branch, and then you have a new branch sprouting out. It is growth. It is about transcending and soaring above our circumstances. It's about acquiring new skills and learning and applying new techniques, gaining wisdom, and becoming informed on how to achieve goals. This is what Romans chapter 12, verse 2 is all about. It reads, "And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of Yahweh." In a second example of how freedom is achieved, it is as in parting ways with the wrong crowd, okay, as depicted in the picture. It is about parting ways with the wrong crowd. It's about walking away from doing the wrong thing. Jesus says in Matthew 7:13, "Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth into destruction." Come out of her, my people. It is about coming out of the wrong crowd. In a third example of how freedom is achieved, we have the V as the victory sign. The V as in victory. A victor is the winner in a fight or in a contest, according to our English dictionary. If you look at the sign closely and compare it with the V, you can see that it is the same thing. So when we do the V sign, we're displaying letter V. It means victory. In Revelation 12:11, we read, "And they, the saints, overcame him, the adversary, by the blood of the Lamb and by the word of their testimony, and they loved not their lives unto death." Similarly, Hebrews 12:4, "Ye have not yet resisted unto blood, striving against sin." So freedom is a desire. We have to crave freedom, and we have to crave growth. We have to crave holiness and diligently pursue it. We have to love staying clean and resist getting dirty. Above all, it is a journey. It doesn't happen overnight, and we are not without help. Psalm 34:18 reads, "The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit." Exodus 3 verses 7 and 8. "And the Lord said, I have surely seen the affliction of my people which are in Egypt, and have heard their cry by reason of their taskmasters, for I know their sorrows, and I am come down to deliver them out of the hand of the Egyptians." Egypt is the O. The prison is the O. And the Exodus is the V. The liberation is the V. The journey is the V. It is impossible to part ways with something I enjoy doing. So I only find myself returning back to it over and over again. Contrition, as in a contrite spirit, means remorseful, sorry, penitent, ashamed, and willing to be forgiven. To want to part ways with something that I enjoy doing will only be counterproductive. It won't work simply because I have not yet been weaned, and my deliverance will not be effective. That's all we have to share with you today concerning freedom and being free or being set free. Thank you for watching, and please stay tuned because we have more on the way. And until next time.